Whoa, grinding till I get a mill. All I want is dollar bills. Stacking higher than some hills. Messing with my cake, probably get you killed.
What's going on, y'all? It's Mike. I'm back here with another video. Today's video, we're going to be reacting to DDG versus Nate Wyatt. It's the full fight. You know, I kind of skipped it towards, when they're in the ring. So it's a long video, so we're going to hop right into it. But before we do, make sure you like, and if you're new, subscribe. And let's just get right into the video. I ain't gonna waste no more of your time, man. Let's get it, let go.
Let's send it up to Foos.
In the blue corner, representing TikTok, weighing in at 163 pounds, boasting over 5.6 million TikTok followers, born in Cincinnati, Ohio, now in Los Angeles, California, the soul of the Hype House, Nate Wyatt! And representing YouTube in the red corner, weighing in at 162 pounds with nearly 2 million subscribers, a Michigan native now living in Los Angeles. He's a lover and a fighter, DDG!
Hey, my boy. Do it for the tube, DD. Do it for the tube.
We know the rules in the dressing room. They make commands at all time, but take the cells at all time. If you get a knockdown, go to the corner I tell you to go to. Wait for me to call you out. Any questions? Touch them up. Let's go.
Okay, for the second time tonight, there will be no glove touching. DDG, much like FaZe Jarvis, looks like he is all business.
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see if YouTube can go for
Let's go.
and out.
They meet in the middle of the ring extremely quickly. Both of them seem like they're putting pressure on.
Oh, big right hands by DDG.
DDG closing the distance. I would like him to keep a little bit in his range, not so close, and he can capitalize and throw the most power.
Paige, what do you see from their stances and their initial pressure?
Their initial pressure, I like the stance. They both have a low stance. They got their head low. They're both getting a little overextended, right? Rushing forward when they're throwing punches. If they keep their feet underneath them, they're going to have more power, and that's when we're going to see the knockouts.
No, big right hand by DDG. One thing these fighters need to stop doing is turning their backs.
We've seen that. Number 3 tonight, right?
Yeah, you're going to see that.
Oh, good combination. Then over the top.
Great combination, DD.
I do like his head movement.
Good,
I
that's
like
good.
His foot movement.
That's good.
He does
Real
off
good.
the gate in the first minute look
That's
like
what
the more
he do, Diddy.
experienced fighter.
And DDG very fast on his feet. It's amazing how fast he is.
He's putting that jab out there really quickly, right? And that jab, a lot of fights you can win with a fast jab. Constantly sticking it out there. Having something in your opponent's face so they can't hit you.
Well, he's also avoiding these punches, too.
Ooh,
He's backing
okay.
up, getting out of the way of danger real fast. I mean, it's very impressive.
It's great, like you said, he's getting out of the way, or he has his guard up and he's completely protecting himself when he is in the pocket.
Oh, DDG launching himself
He hugging.
into Nate Wyatt. This the second of our
Yeah, come through with that uppercut.
featured bouts here on pay-per-view and social
Keep
clubs.
ducking.
Battle of the platforms. Thanks for hanging out with us on a very muggy Saturday night in Miami.
Oh,
Beautiful overhand right there.
Oh, my God.
that was
I think
clean.
we had a little complaint on Wyatt. He thought that was the back of the head. But if you're turning yourself, that doesn't count as a strike against your opponent.
Ooh.
You turned into it, right?
That's a great point.
If we could get a replay of that, I want to know.
That's right. That's the if you turn your back
Man.
and someone hits you to the back of the head, that is your own fault.
I got him. I got the one. I know. Okay. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. You're good. Okay. Look. Everything he did in this round, that's all he's going to do. He's scared now. You come with some good right hands. Okay. You double the jab, and now instead of going to the head, go to the body. Okay. Go to the body. Okay. Work a little bit in the body. That's it. Spin out. Keep on throwing it. All you're gonna do, right hook, okay? Do not let him take you there. You spin out, right? And throw that jab. Throw it. He can't handle it. He comes in, sit on it, and throw that right knee to his stomach. Okay? Do not let him take you in the rope. Okay? You can hear me.
so we heard from both corners. They're both very confident in their guy.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That was a close round for me, right? It did seem like DDG looks like the more experienced fighter. He did get a better shot towards the end of the round, but it was relatively close.
All right, here we go. Round number 2 again. All of these fights tonight scheduled for 5 rounds, 2-minute rounds.
And he gets on the ropes again.
Fusi is our very unofficial scorekeeper tonight. What do you got after the first round, Fusi?
Thanks for the second, Barry. I have here 10-9 DDG.
Okay.
I see him landing the cleaner punches, and I can see
Okay.
he's been stopped
Well,
early.
that's what I'm saying. Like, he got a lot of clean punches.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Fusi there. It looks...
Big overhand right.
Oh,
Nate Wyatt seems to be
he
leaving
keeps
Page
ducking.
his
If he
head
do
at
get him
a
with them
level
uppercuts
that's
when he
easy to
ducks,
connect.
he'd be done.
It is, and that's the thing. You don't want to have your head in one spot. It's not about where it is. It's about moving it out of one spot. And he's coming in and he's freezing in front of his opponent. And that's where the experience comes in. He doesn't quite have that head movement experience to know it's harder to hit a moving target.
Oh,
Nate Wyatt just covering up, and if you're going to do that repeatedly, King, you're just going to get hit over and over and over again.
I know he has the height advantage. You
that's
know,
what I'm saying.
when I
Like,
get down to that level, I mean, I'm not an expert, but I wouldn't.
oh,
They're tying up quite a bit here. And
He getting
it is
tired,
a good
man.
break, right? In
They
boxing,
getting
if you're
tired, bro.
getting
Come on, DD, you can knock him
grabbing
out.
Your opponent, you get that 1 second to where the fight gets to reset.
You can kind of see on our screen that it has started to rain lightly here in Miami, and the ring is covered, and I doubt that many of the almost 15,000 fans here tonight don't welcome this rain just a little bit.
No, it is hot here, and the rain is welcome to cool us off.
It's so hot. It's pouring outside, and they're pouring punches in this ring.
Amazing.
oh,
Overhand
And
right.
DDG just winding up.
Dropping the hammer.
Good showing out of both of these guys. Still, I have DDG a little bit more with the experience. He's putting punches
it.
and bunches, like I like to say.
Now,
That's when you land.
Now let me ask you, do you guys think this goes the distance? I don't.
No. I think it's going to be over either here in the 3rd round or the 4th.
You know what? If they can keep their energy up, it could keep going, you know? I feel like both of these guys, I'm seeing some heavy breathing out of both corners.
You can see our VIP seating here at ringside, just like in Miami, complete with bottle service. Complete with bottle service.
The stars are out tonight.
This is a packed house, right? This is absolutely amazing. And coming from the sports world, I was so curious. I was like, all right, do these guys have fans or do they have followers? No, these guys have fans, and they showed up tonight.
When Austin McBroom told me the amount of people that were going to be in attendance, I was blown away, and they're all here.
Yeah, there's still some rules. You know, you can't pack every seat, but you can bring a lot, and they're all here.
Almost 15,000 fans have shown up here at Hard Rock Stadium, the site of the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes knocked off the San Francisco 49ers right here on this very field. And now, DDG.
Wyatt was sticking his double jab out there pretty well, but he just wasn't able to get his head out of the way after he throws his punches. Right, that head position. He's got to get out of in front of the punches.
The first 88 count of this fight. And Nate
He's going for them uppercuts now.
Wyatt has got to start moving around, guys. It's just he's becoming a very stationary target.
oh man.
DDG is not letting him rest, just rushing, even after the last clinch, getting one in.
Oh,
And DDG continues to kind of just set up that big right hand Page and launch from halfway across the ring.
Yes, he is. And then DDG, he's, you know, we keep getting in these tie-ups, and that's because Wyatt keeps ducking his head extremely low, right? That's not a problem with DDG locking up his head. That's a problem with Wyatt ducking his head too low.
45 seconds to go here in round number 3.
okay, let him hug you. Push him on.
So far, it has been all Kane and DDG.
Yeah, now you can see the ref getting frustrated. Like, come on, guys, let's. There it is.
They're both exhausted. They're throwing their one punch, getting tired.
I'll say Nate getting real tired.
Trash talking stops when you're gassed to the gills.
Right.
It does, and then you see them kind of closing their eyes on these punches and throwing with full authority, hoping that they land, but you got to keep those eyes open. Punches and bunches, set your shots up if you want to finish tonight.
All right, it looks like we will see a fourth round here between Nate Wyatt of TikTok and DDG, excuse me. I was channeling my inner.
Not DDP. DDP. That's his new name, yo.
I said DDP. Diamond Dallas Page. There's been a sighting in Miami.
It's really raining now. I mean, we're getting hit and we're underneath a tent. Does that make sense?
You know what? The great thing about Florida is if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
That was a good uppercut.
I've lived here for a year, and I think I've had 100 people tell me that, and it's absolutely true. It should only be around for a few minutes, and we should be dry.
Here's some of the
Down with
action
that good
from that
clean
third
uppercut.
round. That
Oh,
Amazing uppercut, leading into a lead hook.
there's a lot of closing of the eyes tonight.
Yes.
You know, I love watching these replays on these punches. The Jarvis one was amazing, but that uppercut right there, that looked beautiful.
that was a beautiful uppercut.
Paige Van Zandt, Keemstar, Coach Foos, Charlemagne the God, our entire Social Gloves team. The fighters tonight from the start with Kale Siraj and Ryan Johnston to now, they've really given all to us. Foosy, what's your scorecard looking like?
You know what? I got this going all the way to DDG right now through all 3 rounds. I don't think Nate's given him a lot of opportunity to showcase what he got. There's a lot of locking up and hugging going on, and I'm surprised this lasted this long.
Ooh.
And now DDG, once again getting 2, then 3 shots in on Nate Wyatt.
Yeah, Wyatt doesn't like this, right? That's why he keeps ducking his head really low. We're seeing these tie-ups. DDG needs to be moving backwards a little more, not so much forward. If he could move backwards and lure Wyatt to him, he would be able to get out of these tie-up positions that he keeps getting caught in.
Well, we didn't think this was going to go to the
Hey, put
distance,
some off
and
you.
you know, we're halfway through the 4th. Maybe it will.
And this very pro YouTube crowd page screaming for DDG.
They are, and you know, it's looking more and more like these guys are getting tired, getting exhausted. And it's, you know what, if they have the will to win, we could still see a finish. But I'm hoping that they keep it up and they can keep their energy high and give us an exciting 5th round.
Big
They're getting real tired.
from both. And finally, Nate Wyatt is able to throw to him, but then he just covers up.
Yeah, and that's the reason I feel like they have these 2-minute rounds for these guys. If you can train as hard as you can, it's good for them to have these 2-minute rounds. Could you
Oh, to leave yourself open like that, yeah.
Paige, the answer would be no. No, I cannot.
Yes.
You saw Nate Wyatt kind of glance up at the clock.
Right.
That is a telltale sign, Keem, in the fighting world. Is it over yet?
Yeah, he's trying to survive, obviously. I think he knows kind of how this is playing out. A lot of defense, not much offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I really do. I want DDG to start going backwards, lead Wyatt to him, and he's going to be able to connect a little bit better. Not
He's
have
right,
these
man.
tie-ups.
He just like come to me.
Impressive round, though.
And a lot of chatter
very
between
exciting.
Nate and the ref after every round. I wonder what his concern is.
That is interesting. You know, in between rounds, I don't think I've ever talked to the ref. In a fight, the ref, I don't even notice that they're there. So that's a good observation. I don't know what in the world he could be saying.
If you use left hook, you catch him because he's dropping his right every time.
So you can see there in the corner one of the great trainers in boxing.
Legendary.
So Joel Diaz, Timothy Bradley, Hoya, I mean, all Vargas, I mean, you name it, this man right here has trained them.
Yeah, it's amazing to see these YouTubers, like, they're not just grabbing some coach or whatever. They're trying to find the absolute best. You know, they got the fame, they got the money. They don't do this lightly. They do this serious.
Well, these coaches do not have to coach them, right? When I walk into a boxing gym, I have to prove to the coach that I deserve to be there. These guys did something to prove to these coaches that they deserve to be there. They showed that they're real fighters and they were invested in their career. These coaches don't have to
Give me a
take
good
them
last
anywhere.
round, y'all. Give me a good last round.
Good point. All right, here we go. Our fifth and final round.
Come on. he keep bending over like those were perfect uppercut opportunities. Like.
The check clears. All right, does Nate Wyatt have anything left for DDG?
Oh, man.
Beautiful
That was
overhand
beautiful.
right. Wyatt looks a little uncomfortable with that shot, ducking his head. He continues to turn his. Wyatt continues to turn his head away, and that's why he keeps getting caught with these back of the head shots, as he's saying.
The referee is pretty much had it at this point.
Yes, he has had it. Look at him.
Stop tying up, guys. And that's just sheer exhaustion, right? At this point, they got enough energy to throw one power punch, and then they got to hold on for dear life.
The referee kind of reminds me of a nightclub security guard.
Yeah,
He just
I was about to say
you
that.
two. Stop.
Where do we get these big refs, right? We got
Ooh,
Big John
good hook.
McCarthy. These refs look like fighters.
But you absolutely need someone big like this in this situation. These are not experienced, boxers. They haven't had boxing matches before. They're not going to listen. You need someone that will make them listen.
Inside of 40 seconds now, round number 5. Each fight tonight scheduled for 5 rounds, 2-minute rounds. Still to come tonight, our main event, Austin McBroom of YouTube and Bryce Hall of TikTok.
Well, you got to hand it to Nate. I didn't think he was going to survive
What
this.
DDG should be doing
Absolutely did.
is
And that's
like
the thing, is he took
backing
a lot
up.
of punches.
Like she said, let him come to let Nate come to him. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time he'll be able to get his breath, then he can go in for that nice blow that he's looking for. He keeps trying to go in and go for it, but he's too tired.
But he sucked it up and he gutted through this fight.
And at this point, these two are just trying to get to the finish line.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the finish line looks like a DDG resounding victory.
The crowd is already cheering victory.
He got a few more punches to seal the deal at the end of that fight. We got the chains in full effect.
Well,
Quick to
Nate
put that
Wyatt,
chain
he
back
has
on.
the debonair movie star good looks for
Absolutely.
a TikToker.
Well, not right now. If you see, there's a lot of swelling.
Hey, I can talk about that. I have been cut open, bloodied up in fights, broken hands, cut faces. It all heals.
Oh, it does. But not all of us look like you, Paige, so it's not as important for us to get it back to normal. Nate Wyatt's probably very happy that this thing is over.
What do you think about this experience, right? Now that you're watching it as a YouTube sensation, does this inspire you to do something else? Do we see, you're one of these guys, do we see you in a boxing match?
I just love being a commentator. I love being able to sit here and call it, and it's been a pleasure to work with you guys. You guys are the pros here teaching me what's up with all this, and it's just been so much fun to be this close to the ring. Normally I get the front row seats, they hook me up, but I haven't been this close.
There's nothing better than being right here at ringside.
The commentator booth is very nice.
Yes, because guess what? You never lose a fight. You never lose sitting here.
That's right.
All right, so the judges are still figuring out. Now we have a decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
Here are the judges' results for this sanctioned exhibition match. Lorenzo Hunt scored the contest 50-44. Coach Chuck scored the contest 49-45. And Keon Wilson scored the contest 50-43, with the combined scores putting the bout in favor of DDG.
Well, it's a very YouTube pro crowd here in Miami, clearly. And on a couple of those scorecards, Keith, the judges thought he had dominated 2 or 3 rounds.
My man.
Wow, unbelievable.
Did it for the
It's
tube,
shocking
did he?
to see YouTube just win every single one of these matches.
Yes, sir.
4 wins for YouTube right now. This one, I didn't know anywhere where it was going to go. Now we clearly know DDG is pretty good in that ring.
Let's take a look at the final punch stats presented by Stat Hero survived the game, and clearly, this is a DDG domination.
Unbelievable power punches, 35-7 total punches, only 40. So only 5 of them were not power punches. Unreal.
So DDG is the victor. He's getting all of his ice on. He's getting all of his bling on, and momentarily
how you
he
not
will
get that many
speak
punches, bro?
with Paige. Paige, go ahead.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right, DDG, you are getting your hand drops off you still. Congratulations on an amazing performance. Did you think it was going to go the full fight?
Honestly, I left the strip club last night. I wasn't even training for this fight. Hey, man.
No, I left the strip club
Jay,
last
where
night.
you at? I've honestly felt like, not to be funny or nothing, but I feel like he wasn't going to last that whole time. So a lot of respect to Nate.
You looked amazing. Honestly, coming from a professional fighter, you looked like you have been in the gym, you've been training. Can we talk about your coaching staff? You have some amazing coaches in your corner. Did you have confidence with them being there with you?
Yeah, Joe Diaz, he helped me a lot, sharpen up my skills. I'm excited for the win.
What's next for you, all right? You looked like you had a lot of fun. Can we see you in another fight? Can we see you in an amateur boxing match, a bare-knuckle boxing match? What's next?
Honestly, just like my finale on YouTube, I'm quitting YouTube for good. So this is my last little finale of this fight. One and done. Unless, the only way I'll step in the ring again if it's with a rapper.
A rapper? Do you have any rapper in mind?
I ain't got nobody in mind, but anybody that want to step to the plate, we get the bag right, get the promotion right.
Wiz Khalifa's been training real hard. He's a fighter that I could see you match up against.
I'm with whatever, man.
That's it. All right. Congratulations. Amazing performance.
Thank you. Shout out to all the fans, man. Y'all make some noise.
Social Glove.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Man, if y'all enjoyed the fight, go ahead and like, comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next video. No cap.
I stay on my job. Your boy be working too hard. I got dreams of living large, buying houses and expensive cars.